American parents might be surprised to learn that the same artificially colored snacks available in US grocery stores often contain natural colors when sold in Europe. This isn't because European children have different taste preferences. It's because regulatory environments differ dramatically, creating what amounts to a natural experiment in food policy. The European Union requires warning labels on products containing certain synthetic dyes, stating they may have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children. That simple labeling requirement changed manufacturer behavior almost immediately. Companies decided that carrying warning labels was bad for business, so they reformulated for the European market. The same multinational corporations that claimed natural colors were technically infeasible or prohibitively expensive somehow managed to make the transition when regulatory pressure demanded it. Other jurisdictions have gone further. Norway banned several synthetic dyes outright decades ago. Australia and New Zealand have their own approval lists that exclude some colors permitted in the United States. Japan requires specific safety data and has stricter purity requirements than American regulations. The result is a patchwork global landscape where the same brand might have 3 or 4 different formulations depending on where it's sold. This creates interesting competitive dynamics for transnational food companies. Maintaining separate production lines and ingredient sourcing for different markets adds complexity and cost. Some companies have consolidated on the most restrictive formulation, using natural colors globally to simplify manufacturing. Others continue market-specific formulations, gambling that American consumers won't notice or care that their children are getting synthetic dyes while European children get plant-based colors. Policy experts I've interviewed describe this as classic regulatory competition. Jurisdictions with stricter standards effectively set global norms, particularly for large markets like the EU. Manufacturers find it easier to reformulate entirely than to manage multiple product versions. This suggests that if the United States implemented European-style labeling requirements or followed Norway's prohibition approach, we'd see rapid reformulation across the industry. The international comparison also undermines industry arguments about necessity. Food companies claim synthetic dyes are essential for consumer acceptance, product stability, and cost control. Yet somehow, these same companies sell naturally colored products successfully across much of the developed world. The technical barriers aren't insurmountable. The economic case isn't compelling. What differs is regulatory will. The global snapshot reveals that America's permissive approach to synthetic food dyes is an outlier among wealthy nations. Most of our peer countries have decided that the risks to children's health outweigh the cosmetic benefits of petroleum-derived colors. They've implemented policies reflecting that judgment, and their food industries adapted without catastrophic consequences. The lesson for U.S. policymakers should be clear. Stricter regulation of food dyes is not only possible but proven effective in multiple comparable jurisdictions.